the last 3 fucking rounds of horror!
We're not going to use that.
Why not? I think that was awesome. Come on, Mike, that was awesome.
We're not going to use it.
Come on, that was funny.
Yeah, I think that should be the way it's.
Come on, Mike, that was good.
My wife's going to hear it. She's like, yep, that's how you sound,
Mike,
asshole.
That was good. That was good. I liked it. You have to keep it. Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the Last 3 Rows of Horror podcast. Mike here with
Big Sal.
and
Sam Semino.
And today, folks, we are back. It's been a long time. It's probably been over a month. We've been busy working, so
we're busy.
We warned you that these episodes are going to be few and far between, but we are back today with a really good one. Today we are covering modern day Scream Queens and Final Girls.
That's
a conversation about modern day Scream Queens.
Yeah.
We've all picked 3. They're all different. We're going to be talking about their image, the way they look, the characters they've played, the movies they've been in, why we like them. And
Mostly from Sal, the way they look, how hot they are, why they're so smoking hot.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Well,
they're
that's,
hot.
I mean, come on.
They're
If you're
hot,
talking
Sammy.
about Scream Queens, you got to talk about their face, their body. It's important. It's not just a guide thing. We have female listeners, I think.
Oh, you guys look at
And-
faces?
Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 of them, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
of course. So yeah, we're gonna dive into that. But real quick, I gotta announce happy anniversary to my 2 partners in crime here. It's been 2 years since we started the podcast in June of 2021. It is now July of 2023. So here's to 2 years and a whole lot more. And we want to thank all the fans for listening, subscribing, streaming on Spotify and iTunes, and liking us on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget, you can always get a hold of us and ask us anything or comment or just yell at Sal like this. And that's through our email. Sam, what's the email?
Last 3 rows of horror at gmail.com.
So give us a ring and we'll get back to you. Don't forget, Flashback Weekend is coming up the first weekend in August. That's the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. We're going Saturday the 5th. So we hope to see you there. Go to Flashback Weekend for more info. It's going to be fun. That's like probably my favorite convention to go to every year, that and Days of the Dead. But Flashback is strictly horror. And they get a lot of has-beens and never wases and people that are kind of all washed up, but it's still fun to see them. And what do they got going on this year, Sam? They got a Scream reunion.
Yeah, there's a Scream reunion. What else? I mean, there's a bunch of people from Terrifier 2.
Yes. So Sal, who do you want to meet from Terrifier 2?
Oh, Lauren Lavera. Oh, God. Danielle's still my favorite, but she's one of my picks. Gotta meet Lauren Lavera.
That's one of your picks.
It's one of my picks.
Is Danielle Harris one of your picks too?
Danielle Harris is one of my second pick, and third and final is Maria Bello.
Oh yeah.
Yes, from Lights Out.
So let's go ahead and dive in and jump into this. This is modern day Scream Queens. So Sal, give us your 3.
Give us the 3. Can I talk about them?
Yeah, of course, man.
Lauren Lavera, magnificent actress. She did Terrifier 2. She was the final girl there, and I just found out she is going to be the main same in Terrifier 3. So she will be in Terrifier 3.
Awesome.
The only thing is, I remember discussing with you guys the first couple of times I seen her. I did see this movie a little bit of, and I didn't even recognize her. It was called Wetlands. This is her first horror flick.
I was going to ask you, what else has she done?
She's done this movie called Wetlands. She was in a storm. It was just one of those storm movies.
She was in a storm.
Yeah, it was a big storm coming.
Did she get wet?
Yeah, she got wet.
Okay.
So, and then she did Clinton Road, which was
A little late, but
Clinton Road was about this guy.
I wanted to see that.
Yeah, he was a fireman, and he was walking into a deep, humongous fire. She was young in those though, man. But it was drama, but that made it even better for me because now I know she can do drama as well as horror. But did you know she was in the MMA?
No.
Yeah, she does some MMA stuff.
Oh, she's a badass.
She
huh?
she also does her own flips.
I think I've seen Clinton Road. Is that about a haunted road in Jersey?
No, this was basically a film.
She does her own flips.
In Atlantic City. It was in Atlantic City.
That's Jersey.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Atlantic City's Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh, shut my mouth. I didn't know that. But no, she does the acrobat stuff too. She really wanted to do her own stunts in Terrifier 2, but it was so fucking brutal, man, that they were worried about her, and they're like, no, we gotta get you somebody else. And she's going out with this. She's dating this one guy. He's got tons of money because he owns his own boat and blah 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 blah. He's a nobody, but like I said, she does have a boyfriend. But I love her, man. I love her, and like I said, when I found out she's in Terrifier 3, you can't beat that.
So when you meet her at the upcoming convention, what do you plan on saying to her?
I'll probably freeze. But the first thing I'd have to.
I love you. I love you.
I want to party with you.
I might shed a tear. No, the first thing I'd have to ask her was, how did she prepare for this role? You can't. How do you prepare for a role like this? And a young girl. See, I all three of my girls are the same. They're very, very petite, very, very, they're beautiful women, and they're just all out badasses. And I like that now because my old final girls, they were Xena. Well, she's not a real final girl, but and obviously Sigourney Weaver, but they were tall.
Yeah,
but both Xena and because Xena with her program, she was battling all these warlords and demons and blah 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 blah, and she always was kind of much my first final girl. But they were tall, well constructed women. They were like Amazons. Mm-hmm. Actually, Xena was an Amazon. But as far as Lauren Lavera, she's magnificent. And I didn't know she was in All Hallows Eve. Did you know that?
No.
Were they first showed Art the Clown?
I didn't know.
Yeah, she was in that. Moving on to my girl Danielle Harris. That girl's fantastic. She's done horror. I love her horror movies. I love
Roseanne.
I love. Yeah, she was in Roseanne. She played this movie with Bruce Willis, The Last Boy Scout.
Oh,
She
yeah.
played his daughter, and even then she was a little badass, man. She was smoking,
Oh, yeah.
swearing. She just
She's a beautiful
she's
woman now.
beautiful woman.
And she's a tiny little petite thing, but
Yeah.
she is a badass. She's wicked, man.
She's like 5 feet tall, isn't she?
she is
real
small.
short.
Yeah,
I've had the pleasure of meeting her maybe twice at conventions, and she brings like her kids, her husband, and they just hang out. And she's got a podcast of her own with Scout Taylor Compton.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Talk Scary to Me.
Yes.
I think
Yes,
it's called.
that's what
Yes.
it's called.
Yeah, they're good friends. They're good friends. They really made a good twosome in the Halloween movies.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, Danielle Harris, when she was very, very young, this was right around a little after The Last Boy Scout. I thought, oh my God, this child is remarkable.
Besides Halloween 4 and 5, I think the first thing I seen her in was Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yeah.
She was
that was
funny.
great.
in that.
Yeah. But her background, man, she's fantastic, man. She's all into health and and her kids and stuff like that. And her
She had a
husband and
brutal
stuff like that.
death in Halloween 2, too.
Oh,
that was
man.
brutal. I remember that was like one of
Yeah.
the worst ones of the whole series.
Well, I discussed this before on one of our podcasts where Taylor Compton, she made me believe that she was on heavy meds, heavy therapy. She did a magnificent job.
You like her as Lori?
Yes, I thought she did one of the most fantastic jobs, and Danielle Harris was a badass in that because she held her up.
You might be in the minority. There are a lot of people who hated Rob Zombie's Halloween films.
I love him.
I'm a fan of them myself.
You're not a fan? See, your cousin Vinny, my youngest son, he just thinks they're white trash movies, but I can't help it.
I gotta say, I love the way that
I've heard that
Halloween
before.
1 ended. How she like blows his head off and it's
Yeah.
razor with blood, and then it's just like it's like a I don't know, it's like a 70s like movie. I don't know,
Well,
it's
that's
cool.
that's Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there. For everything he he's infatuated with the 70s.
Yeah, and I mentioned that before, especially with his music, obviously. But his movies are fantastic, and picking Danielle Harris as Laurie Strode's best friend was magnificent choice.
They're not all winners, but I enjoy the Halloweens.
Yes, I the only one I didn't care for was Salem.
Now, that's my
Lords of Salem.
favorite Rob Zombie one.
think it's-
Mike,
yeah, it's
I'm
his best
sorry, I just couldn't get into that.
It's slow and weird.
You know what?
Which is
Danielle
probably why I
Harris
like
was
it.
also in all the Hatchet films. Victor Crowley.
Yeah,
She was in maybe 2 or 3 of them.
She was in
Three
two,
of them.
She was in. She
Two-
wasn't in the first one.
No.
Yeah, 2, 3, and
Yeah.
Victor Crowley.
Yeah, and Victor Crowley. I thought she was.
Mr. Crowley.
Who's our guy? Kane Hodder. Friday the from Friday the 13th. Yeah, like I said, she was magnificent. And my final pick, Maria Bello. Oh, how can you not love Maria Bello? I
don't have any visuals for her because I knew Sal was going to switch one of them up on me. Always.
I had to.
That's why I confirmed it with you guys yesterday.
Yeah,
These
I'm
your
sorry.
picks?
I'm sorry, Sammy. But Maria Bello, you know what? The first time I seen her was in Coyote Ugly.
Yeah, she's the bartender, well, the owner,
She was
right?
the owner, and she's very petite. Like,
I don't know why I seen that movie,
Like my
but I've
other
seen
two
that movie.
picks. Like my other two picks, but a badass. When I seen her in Lights Out,
Oh, she was in that?
yes, she was the main character in Lights Out.
Oh.
I thought that was magnificent movie, man. She's played a lot of serious roles.
I remember her from History of Violence.
The History of Violence was awesome. History of Violence was awesome. She also did this movie called The Dark, and
Okay.
I'd seen half of it, and I don't remember. I never got back to it, but I just watched her in a thriller. It was a remake of what's The Hitcher.
Oh, okay, she was in that.
Yeah, she was in that. She did. That was the first time. That was the first movie where she played. How do I say this? She was a very timid woman. Very timid woman. Our guy from Blade, the young guy. Oh my God, Mike, the blonde-haired kid. What's his name?
I know Sean Bean was in the remake of Hitcher.
Yeah. He
He was the Hitcher.
right.
Cooler.
Um,
That's probably my favorite
yeah.
movie with her. You get to see all of her in that one. But
yeah.
fucking William
William
H.
H. Macy.
Macy, oh my God, so good in this.
Yeah, but in this movie she made Mikey. What's that guy's name? We talked about. He was
Sean
that-
Bean?
No, the young guy. He's kind of short. He played in Blade.
Which Blade?
The second or the first one, the very first one, and he was at one of the horror shows we went to.
Oh, he's in my mind. I
Little
could
guy.
see him. But
Sammy, you know
from
what
the
I'm talking
gate.
about?
He was in the
Yes,
gate.
he was in the Gate. He was also in Deuces Wild.
Mhm.
I can't think of his name. Well, anyway,
I'm not sure who you're talking about.
he was the Hitcher. Okay.
No, he wasn't.
No, there was a remake. There's another one with her in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they made
Yeah.
the.
She there were so many of those, Mikey.
Wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
They've only made 3. They did the original. They did a sequel with Jake Busey, and then they remade the first one with Sean Bean.
Well, let me go down here.
Those guys were the
Mike
Hitchers.
or Sammy, go up a little. Well, anyway, he was a Hitcher.
But was
He
the
got in
movie
her car.
called Hitcher?
I want to say yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Here, keep on going down.
You might be thinking about somebody else.
Maybe
here. I don't know.
no. She was in it. Maria Bello. Hit that History of Violence real quick, Sammy.
No,
That's not it.
That's not it.
No,
Okay,
no.
keep on going up.
That's a Cronenberg
Keep on going
movie.
up. Shattered Towelhead. I know he got in her car. He got in her car, Mike, and she was running away with her son.
Steven
Carjack.
Stephen.
Sorry, Stephen.
Stephen Dorff.
Stephen
Yeah.
Dorff. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. Carjacker. I'm sorry.
I don't know this one.
Carjacker. It was very good.
What year was
it
this?
was very good. What year is it,
2011.
Sammy? 2011. I watched it the other day. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad you corrected me. It was very good. He was a robber. He was a robber, and he was trying to meet up with his buddy, and they had like $500,000, and Maria Bello and her son were leaving her husband because he was beating on her and yelling at her, and he was a veteran, so he had that PTSD going, and she just wanted to get away, and he snuck in her car. And they had to go somewhere. He had to go travel like 300 miles, and her car was a piece of shit. And the kid was pretty tough. The little guy that played the kid. But anyway, back to her. There was another movie she did. It was about life after death.
I know she had a series on, I think, USA Channel for maybe a couple seasons. She was in Prisoners. Love Prisoners.
She was also great in Beef. If anyone, did you see that recently?
No.
What's that
It was
about?
a big show. It was Stephen Ewan.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a Netflix thing. It was pretty big. It was like these two people get into like a road rage incident, and they're just like fighting back and forth, and getting into each other's lives and trying to ruin each other's lives. It was,
Ellie
a great
Wong.
movie, yeah.
Ellie Wong is pretty good stand up.
Yeah, it was great.
Did you guys know that Danielle Harris was in Free Willy? I don't remember her seeing.
Really?
I don't remember her being in that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria Bello's great though.
Oh yeah. So no, it was The Dark. Yeah, it was The Dark. She was. They filmed this in.
Remind me. Remind me what The Dark was.
Isle of Man. Isle of Man. It's called. Anyway, she was with her kid again, and the husband was coming to meet her, and it almost gave you that effect, Mike. Adrian Barbeau did it. The Fog. It was almost like in an area like that where there's all mountain and water area, and it was about. I think there was something about her best friend that was convincing her there is life after death, and it was fucking a weird ass movie, man. But it was so good. Maria Bello's just. I think she's ahead of her time. She's an older
Very good
woman.
actress.
She's an older woman. But again, as far as a final girl, I think she's one of the best. She's been around for a long time. Danielle Harris and Lauren Lavera could learn a lot from her, but she could do anything. But those are my three favorites.
Those are some good picks.
Yeah.
How about an honorable mention?
Okay, let's hear it.
No, it's like pick one more. Like an honorable
One
mention.
more?
Yeah. And there's like we're okay. So we never explained the rules. We're doing modern day scream queens of like the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So when you say scream queen, people automatically think maybe like Jamie Lee, Linda Blair.
There's been
something from like the
Barbara
80s.
Crampton, Linnea Quigley.
From like especially Linnea, especially stuff from like the 80s and 90s. Within the last 20 years, these are the women that we're picking. Our favorites. So
kind of the last like 20 years.
I'd have to pick Taylor Compton. I really
Scout?
would. Yeah, Scout has done so much shit, and she does drama. Because the first time I actually seen her was she was in this movie. She played a babysitter.
was it called Sleepover?
No. No, Beyonce was in it, and I forgot what the other guy's name
that
was.
had to be horrible.
It was a horrible movie, but she played a babysitter, so she could do some drama.
Unless Beyonce just gets brutally murdered.
Yeah.
I would watch that movie.
Yeah,
That's like one reason why I kind of like Jason versus Freddy. It's not a very good movie, but like the women that are in it, they're fun to watch, and it's so fun to see Kelly Rowland of Destiny's Child get fucked up.
Yeah,
How did she get killed in that movie?
Oh,
I should know because we did the whole thing.
Freddie fucking
Jason kills
Jason uses a hatchet on
she's
her.
calling Freddie the F word.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, and calls him and Freddie was a little racist because he said, "Oh, a little dark meat."
That's right.
That's
right.
And Jason just hits her with his machete, dude, and she goes flying into a tree, man. He fucked her up. But you know what though, Mike brought up a hell of a point. Oh God, they should not have very talented women singers as scream queens. That just doesn't.
It's
make
like they
a
were
good
doing that for a
mixture.
while. They had Busta Rhymes and Halloween. They had, the
Jesus.
Halloween series is so guilty of it. They had LL Cool J.
Yeah, every
Remember he's writing erotic thrillers.
Yeah, every rapper slash singer in horror has been horrible.
Halloween Resurrection is the worst in the franchise, hands down, the worst.
Yeah, but you know what though, Mike? I'm a glutton for punishment. I love the movies. I watch them over in anyway. But they should leave rappers and musical artists out of horror because I can't mention that.
It works
one
sometimes. I mean, it could be like a cameo. Or if they decide to make them like the star of a movie, it kind of depends. But like, you're saying keep rappers, musicians out of horror movies, or just movies in general.
The only thing,
But there's been some good ones like Kid Cudi. He was in X.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't either. You know. What
Oh,
I
was he the
watched?
black dude?
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh.
watched, and you
With the,
guys.
with the giant schlong?
Yeah, no, the rapper was the old. He was the old guy with the 80-year-old guy.
how do you
That
know
was
he's got a
Kid
giant
Cudi.
schlong, Mike?
Because he was like a mandingo in that movie.
Yeah, remember he's like,
Hey, he opens the door and there's the
I
old
didn't see
guy.
it. I didn't see
As
it.
you can see the shadow of his
You didn't
fucking,
see X?
his
I
fucking
didn't-
cock
I
cast a
didn't-
shadow.
I didn't see it. But Mike, who?
yeah, if your dick casts a shadow,
You're hanging low, bro. Dude hangs low. Oh my god.
yeah, he fucked so good that Jenna Ortega was doing the boom mic. She's like, and then she decides she's like, I want to be in the movie.
Yeah, right.
Now,
The boyfriend's like, no.
now, Sammy brought up a good point. I was gonna pick Ortega, from the Addams Family or from Wednesday, but I don't think that's enough credit for me for a horror fan. I she's got to do more than that.
What the fuck are you talking about? You picked Lauren Lavera. She did one movie, Terrifier.
I know, but dude, but we love Art the Clown. That's you can't beat Art the Clown right now.
That was going to be one of the sales picks was Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
gonna be.
She's
right,
been in
yeah.
a lot of it. Insidious 2.
She was.
She was in
Babysitter?
that? She was in
Yeah.
Insidious
Yeah,
too?
she was
She was a little girl in
Yeah,
that.
she's a little girl.
X.
But you know what? But you know what, though, guys? Sammy caught me on that one. But I'm sorry, man. Lauren Lavera. Oh my God, wearing that outfit just.
She's been in
got
Studio
to me.
666. She was in the very beginning. She gets killed.
Does she?
The Scream movies, of course.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. She was in the newest one and what? The second one?
Yeah.
Third one? Yeah. Yeah. But
Wednesday?
But you know what? Those Screams, I still haven't watched it. But Wednesday, was it great? Did I like it? Hell yeah. But Lauren Lavera just stole that part in Terrifier, man. I'm sorry, Terrifier, because in Wednesday there was nothing really brutal that happened in it.
It's so hard to pick just 3 of them.
but-
People to feature.
But see, I want to explain myself, Mike. But when Sammy confronted me on that, I want to see some brutal shit. That's my horror thing. And Wednesday, it was good, but it wasn't brutal. I'm looking for brutality.
I still have no interest in seeing that series.
Wednesday?
Yeah, I don't.
It was good.
You know what, Mike? You have to have, which I have done. You have to have a lot of patience with that movie, and I have none. You know that. But I thought she did a great job.
Is she going to be in that upcoming Beetlejuice sequel?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, she's going to be the daughter of
Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder.
Okay.
Yeah, she could be Winona Ryder's daughter in that. But Lauren
see it. Looks
Lavera,
good.
she's going to be in the third one, Mikey. Terrifier 3.
Okay.
So that was announced. But yeah, those are my 3, man.
Good picks. Very good picks, Sal.
Thank you.
Sam, your turn.
My turn. Well, let's see here. Who did I pick first? I think I would go with Samara Weaving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys have seen some movies with her. The Babysitter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ready or-
she's,
Ready
by
or
the
Not?
way, Samara Weaving, is an Australian actress. Hugo Weaving is her uncle. I don't know
Yeah.
if you know that or not.
Oh, yeah.
was she in the second one too?
Yeah, she was in The Babysitter.
Okay.
She was in The Babysitter 2. The
You know
Killer
what,
Queen.
Mike?
She came back for.
Sammy's so ahead of time. He's so ahead of time, my nephew. When I first turned it on, I'm like, oh boy. But man, it was fucking good. It was fucking good.
Yeah, it's a
I liked
weird
it.
movie. The Babysitter?
Yeah.
I've seen the first one.
Yeah.
Don't remember much about it. I don't remember much about the sequel except Bella Thorne, the redhead there. Yow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a good horror comedy.
Yeah, the kid that played in it, he did a great job, man. He did a great job. But this movie, Mike, I think you'd really enjoy it. I really do.
Oh, you haven't seen The
Yeah.
Babysitter?
I have,
Yeah.
but I don't remember anything about
You don't
it.
remember? Oh, sorry. The second one, I
There was
started
some
to
brutal
watch.
shit in there. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. The
Yeah.
second one, I started to watch, and then again, I lost touch with it and never watched it.
I always liked her
Good pick,
father's
Sammy.
body of work. Except I've never seen it, but I hear. Have you ever heard of the film that he's in called Priscilla, Queen of the Desert?
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be good, but yeah, he's in that one. But everybody remembers him as Lord Elrond from Lord of the Rings and Agent Smith from
Matrix.
Matrix. The guy's been in a bunch of stuff.
He was, what was it, Red Skull or something like that
Yeah, he was
from
Red Skull.
Avengers?
Yep.
Great.
Oh, no. Red Skull. No, what was his name?
Red Skull.
No, it
Red Skull.
wasn't.
Hugo Weaving.
No, it wasn't his name. The
Pee Wee Herman.
I'm sorry, the Red Skull. He was called. Yeah, he played a great Red Skull. He was. You know what he played great into in the Wolfman with.
That's right. Yeah,
with
he was in that. He was the police officer.
Yeah, he was the police officer, and then he gets bit. That was fucking cool. I love that guy. He did his job in Matrix though.
So his daughter Samara, the one
Niece.
niece,
Niece, yeah.
the one I seen her in that I liked was Ready or Not.
Ready or Not was great. Yeah, she was also in this movie called Mayhem. Kind of came out. Stephen Ewan again.
Yeah.
Not that good. I didn't like it.
You know who she
Yeah,
reminds
but Ready
me
or
of?
Not was awesome.
You know who she reminds me of, Sammy? Of the girl that what's her name from the Joker from the Joker's girlfriend.
Yes, yeah, she looks just like her.
Lady
her name?
Gaga.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Oh,
Yeah, Lady Gaga.
the Joker's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie wasn't in the Joker.
No, but
No, not the. I'm
Harley
sorry, not the
Quinn.
new Joker. Is it?
the character Joker.
Oh,
Yeah,
Harley
yeah,
Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Harley Quinn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she was Harley. She looked magnificent in that.
Yeah, but she was
just
awesome in
like
Ready
her.
or Not. She was just
I like
kicking
Ready or
ass the
Not.
whole movie.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. You told me to watch
Yeah.
that, Sammy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did
Looks
you
like
watch Ready or Not?
looks like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
like her bandolier looks like elephant gun bullets.
Fuck, they look bigger than that,
Oh
man.
man, it's like what is that? Like a 50 caliber?
Dude, it looks like it's out of a bazooka.
Could
Put a
blow
hole
your
in you.
fucking head off.
She's
Right.
magnificent looking. Wow, she's hot.
Yeah, so she was also in the beginning of Scream 6. I thought she was great in the beginning of this. She gets stabbed right in the beginning. But she has
Oh,
a real,
why?
she plays this great in the beginning here where she's like kind of timid, but you know what I'm saying? Like she just seems weird. Is what I'm saying.
Well, she's an idiot. She's ditzy blonde, walks into a dark
Yeah.
alley,
That's
trying
great.
to meet a stranger on the phone.
That's great. By the way, I noticed, I saw that in the theaters and I didn't notice it, but as it's come out in the home video release, like you could see Ghostface like standing there when she looks down the alley. That's a pretty cool plot. Yeah, so Samara Weaving would be definitely one of my picks, I would think.
See, that's why I'd be a bad maniac because I'd keep all the hot chicks. I'd keep them in a basement or something.
keep them all in a basement.
Yeah, I'd be a bad mass murderer guy.
I think probably my second pick here
Thanks
would
for
be
that,
Micah Monroe.
Ah, yes.
Been in a ton of movies recently. She's a California girl. I know she's also I was looking it up recently, just a little bit about her. She's a professional kiteboarder. She was ranked like number 32 best in the world.
Seriously?
Kiteboarding?
Yeah, you've seen
Kiteboarding.
those, right?
Like,
The
with
big-
yeah, you hang on to it and it's
yeah.
like
Not like parasailing.
kind of, I think it is.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like a big sale
Okay.
kind
Yeah.
of thing.
You just
Loved-
hang on to a kite.
Loved
Yeah.
her
Wow.
in It Follows. I think she's got a very unique look.
Yeah.
You like that?
Kinda like-
Oh,
Follows?
absolutely. I love that
That
movie.
was a great movie. I just watched that the other day.
No.
She kind of got that like girl next door look
Yes.
about her, is what I think.
Come on, dudes. There was only one good scene when that real tall thing was in back of her. that freaked me out. But other than that,
No.
I thought it sucked.
There was a bunch of great parts. Like when she first finds out about it, it's just she's like
Totally-
strapped down to the chair, and
totally
the naked
original.
woman's walking towards her.
I have nothing
Yeah.
against a hot broad in a tied chair.
Totally original idea.
I'm totally for it.
It was a breath of fresh air to me. I thought it was
I
great
can't
for the
believe-
job.
really?
Absolutely.
And that came out, It Follows came out too, when like all those like A24 movies were just starting
Yes.
out. Like it was like
Yeah.
that felt like a different
This-
time in horror.
This one
almost.
stands out to me because I seen it. I did a road trip. I was in Memphis, and I seen it there. So it'll always stay with me.
I could tell you exactly when I seen this. I seen this right after I watched the first Slender Man.
Oh wait,
And
first Slender Man.
yeah.
There's only one
that came out
Slender Man
later.
movie.
There was another one made about Slender Man, dude.
But you're talking title.
Mhm.
Only one title.
Right.
says
Well, there's
Slender
only
Man.
one title of Slender Man, but I mean, there was another movie, with about him that I had watched,
Mhm.
and then the third one was Crooked Man.
Crooked Man.
Crooked Man.
I don't think that came out yet. That was supposed to be a spin-off of.
No, this was after.
yeah,
no, this
yeah.
was after. This was after.
I don't think they did a Crooked Man movie.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, you got the title wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right. about that.
Unless you're thinking of Empty Man.
No, Crooked Man. Hold on.
It
hold on.
Follows was another movie too where they came out with had an awesome like synth score to it. Disaster
Yes, it
Piece
did.
that. Yeah.
Disaster Piece.
Yeah, that's the guy's
To
name.
look them up.
But yeah, there was another one I watched this weekend was The Guest.
Oh,
have
great.
you seen this?
Yes. Good
What about-
director. Good actor.
Adam Wingard directed this.
That's right.
Yeah, he did like You're Next.
Yeah.
He did a couple of the VHS
There you go.
segments.
Crooked Man.
Okay, that looks like super.
That does look really
Like
bad.
a D film.
It was so bad. It was a total ripoff.
I mean, I thought you were referring to the character from the. Conjuring.
too.
No.
Okay.
The movie was so bad. The only thing that was decent about it was when he moved, you'd hear that. You know,
I don't
which
like
is
when
in,
they do
which
that.
is in most horror movies.
Yeah.
But it was horrible. That's probably why you didn't know about it, Mike. It was bad.
The one I want to see with her, I think it's already been in theaters like only for like a week. Something Bullet.
Oh, God is a Bullet. Yeah.
I have to see that.
I was gonna bring that up. It looks great. She's like all
Yeah.
fucking tatted up. It's about like this dude. How do you say his name? Nikolaj Coster-Waldau.
Nikolai Coster-Waldau, great actor. People probably remember him from Game of Thrones. You're gonna kill me. I've never seen a single episode of Game of Thrones.
Me neither.
But Jamie Foxx, he's got like I guess you call it a skin disease, and I've seen this on African American people.
What do they call that? It's like vertigo or something like
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
Joe Rogan's got that.
Isn't that
Really?
isn't that
Yeah,
what
those hands and stuff.
isn't that what they say Michael Jackson really had?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
Michael
because
Jackson
they
had
thought
it.
some idiot reporters were like, he bleached his skin because he wanted to look more. And I'm like, what idiot thought that up?
Michael Jackson.
but Mike, that Crooked Man, I want to say the guy that played him was that same guy that you and Sam showed me, that real tall, skinny guy that freaks me out.
Oh,
You gotta be more
yeah.
specific.
Oh man, yeah.
what's his name,
I'm
Sammy?
blanking on his
Oh,
name.
the Spanish guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
He's got like a big, long fingers. and-
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up, Mike. But
He played the Crooked
pretty
Man.
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the one that played the Crooked Man.
Not that
So
shit
he's
Crooked
so
Man you
you're,
showed
so you're
us,
saying
but-
he played Crooked Man
Yeah.
twice?
No, just the one that I seen. The Crooked Man I seen.
Well,
and
he
again,
played
I'm
Crooked
not
Man
sure.
in Conjuring.
Javier
Yeah.
Bardot or something like that.
Botet.
Botet, yeah.
Yeah,
You'd think it was him in this other one.
I think. Yeah, I
Look it up.
think.
IMDb.
Yeah.
See what it says.
Yeah. Look it up. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
But anyways, back to Micah Monroe. She was also in another good one called Tao. Have you heard of this?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of, she's in like this, like, she's kind of kept captive in like this futuristic smart house, and it's the voice of it is Gary Oldman.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. Yeah, she ends up like, having to like she's being kept captive by like a scientist.
I love Gary Oldman.
Yeah, she's got to like, break out and also like kind of fool the Tao. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's a good movie.
The Watcher. She was in The Watcher.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That man, that throat cutting scene was brutal.
That was the very
Did you
end
see
of it.
this one, Sal?
What's
Watcher?
no? I was
She's in,
gonna.
she's
I
in-
was gonna.
She's in France, right?
Romania.
That's right.
I believe it was.
She's
yeah.
in Romania, and she's convinced that the neighbor is a serial killer, and everyone doesn't believe her. They think she's nuts, and sure enough, the guy is fucking cutting heads off and shit.
It adds like a whole layer of claustrophobia to the movie
Yes.
too. The way they like shoot it and how it's
But
it's shot in a different country.
that-
No one can
I mean,
understand her.
That scene, a spoiler alert, he gets her. He cuts her throat.
Oh yeah,
And you're just like, oh no, because like the main character is about to die, but she's a good final girl.
it's great too. Like there's a scene where she's on the train and the guy, what is it? She ends up like leaving a bag behind, and
Yeah.
she looks inside of it. It's a severed head.
Yes, yes.
I love that one. Another good one that just came out with her, and it was also called Significant Other. Have you seen this?
I want to.
So there's like basically one of the only other people in the movie is Jake Lacey. He was in like one of the, I think it might have been the second season or the first season of White Lotus. He was in a Rampage movie. But yeah, this is great. There's like a couple that they're on like a remote like backpacking trip in the woods. And I don't want to give it away too much, but they encounter like an alien.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's a really cool movie. That's
That's
it's
what
like,
it's
yeah,
about.
kind of play. There's like, when it starts off, you're kind of like, what's going on here? Like, what the fuck? Is she about to kill this dude? Or,
yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I thought it was about.
yeah, no, it's Significant Other is a good one. 2022, I think this came out.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you guys are right. The Crooked Man was part of the Conjuring series. But I can't find who played him in this.
I know we did 9 fucking episodes on.
Oh God, yeah.
Remember half a year talking about the goddamn Crooked Man?
Conjuring.
no, I know.
Now there's
But I'm
there's supposed to be a new Conjuring coming out, and
Yeah.
tonight the new Insidious is out in theaters.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Is it tonight?
Yeah,
What is it called? The Red Door? Something
I
like that?
don't remember, but it's part 5.
No, Sammy. I remember you talking about Valak. You know, the Crooked Man and all this other shit and those things. But this one I definitely seen. It was horrible. It was horrible.
You could tell just from the cover art, man. To be
Definitely,
honest,
yeah, it looked horrible. So, Micah Monroe, I would say, watch a bunch of her movies. She's
she's
great.
great,
Kind of
yeah.
like I said,
She's-
the quintessential like girl next door.
yeah,
kind of.
but she's
Yeah.
got a future, like a big future in film. Like,
Yeah.
she's gonna be huge.
She's even done some like not horror roles pretty recently, but for the most part, she's like a horror actress. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say
scream
so.
queen.
Oh yeah,
Dudes, I can't find that guy's name that played in that.
Nah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No big deal.
probably my third choice would be Mia Goth.
Oh yes, so
Amazing.
fucking just incredible.
Yeah, she's an English model turned actress. I think I read her mom was Brazilian and her dad was like Canadian. So kind of weird ancestry there.
Very
And she's grew up.
unique, super unique look about her, and her voice is hilarious.
I had to write this down, by the way. Her real name, her full name, birth name is Mia Gypsy Mello da Silva Goth.
Hey,
That's
spell
incredible.
that. Spell that.
That's incredible.
They're all actually pretty easy names. It's nothing crazy, but yeah.
Gypsy.
She's been in a lot of great movies. Yeah, Cure for Wellness. That was
That
pretty
was a
good.
weird one.
Weird, yeah. Gore Verbinski did that. Not really. I wasn't big on this one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that actor Dane DeHaan is strange.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird people. Like, who's that? Oh man, the other guy in there, Jason Isaacs or something like that. He's been in a bunch of weird movies, but he just has that weird like villain look about him. Yeah, she was also in Suspiria.
Yes,
That was great.
Didn't see that one.
Yeah, directed by
Oh,
Luca
dude.
Guadagnino. Is that
Yeah.
how you say that?
it's the remake.
I was gonna say, isn't that a remake?
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good. Well, Argento, man, fucking Suspiria.
Yeah, and Tilda Swinton is. We've talked about her too.
Yeah.
She's been in some great horror movies, but
Yes.
she's plays like 3 characters in this.
You could say she's a scream queen.
I would say she is. Yeah. You know what movie is fucking terrifying is We Need to Talk About Kevin.
I have seen that maybe once.
That is
yeah.
one of those movies that was so good, but I never ever want to watch it
No.
again. Like, and I'm not even a parent, and that scared the shit out of
what's
me.
so disturbing about it?
We Need to Talk About Kevin.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, it's that whole thing. I think the whole theme of it is like nature versus nurture, where you're not sure if like you can give birth to someone who's just inherently evil, or if like it's your choices. That I think that's what she's like kind of. The book goes more into that, where she's like discovering like, was I a terrible mother that led to him? You know, the whole thing is about a kid that does a school shooting.
Right.
Yeah, and he ends up like killing his sister and the father, and she's like the only one left of the family. She's like, you know, talking to him in prison through the whole thing, and just a very depressing movie.
Yeah. That one came out a few years back too.
Yeah.
I do want to see that again.
But
She looks really young.
yeah, but Mia Goth was great in Suspiria. Isn't she the one that's like killed? Yeah, in the mirror scene. I
Yeah.
believe she like all of her limbs twisted around and
Oh
shit.
yeah.
You know what?
That was
maybe,
awesome.
You know, maybe this does look familiar. Maybe I did see it.
Suspiria just came out. It was 2018,
Yeah. Tilda Swinton played 3 different roles.
including one part where she hangs dong.
Yeah. a little shriveled up dong.
Damn.
Isn't it like they humiliate the guy? It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
she plays a man, like a reporter or something.
And they
And
humiliate
yeah, like the other witches in the coven. Like,
Wait, what's going on with this scene right here, Sammy? With her in the mirror.
she's hearing weird voices. The witches in the coven are like doing a weird spell, and it ends up like, you know,
Chanting.
breaking all of her limbs.
I
and
think I
shit.
did see this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Suspiria,
All right.
I'm pretty sure you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like 3 hours long.
This
too.
scene right here looks so familiar to me. I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
Also, you can't pass up X.
Oh yeah.
She was great. She played dual roles in that. Talk
That's
about
right. That's
Scream
right.
Queens playing dual roles.
Yeah.
She plays Pearl, the old Pearl in this one.
Pearl.
Pearl. Also, so she's going to be in Maxine coming out recently too. Yeah.
That's right.
But also the aforementioned Pearl, she was great in.
So good.
Yeah, there was that scene at the end where she's just smiling.
Oh
Like,
God, that
That's,
smile.
that's wrong, man. That's so wrong. I love it.
She's got her face is just so different, man. It's so animated.
I did put that in here. Yeah, the
heard it.
scene
Here
where
it comes.
it's like the entire credits. What is it, like 5 minutes? Like
yeah.
that. She's smiling, and then you just see her like despair, and she starts crying.
You know what though? She looks like you just want to slap her.
Did you watch Pearl?
No.
Oh,
you
Sal,
gotta-
get on it.
No.
Wait, so
I
you haven't
know.
seen X or Pearl?
I see. Was there 3 of them, Sammy?
There's going to
there's
be.
Maxine. That's
Okay,
going
so
to be
no.
coming out next
I
year,
seen
think.
the one where they were on the farm.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
X.
X. Okay.
Well, that's both of
what I
them. They're
seen.
on the farm. Pearl is when she's young.
No, that she was older.
Yeah,
She was older. So
That
what would
one's
what,
creepy.
what would that one have been?
X.
X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, Sammy, just slap her, dude. Tell her to stop doing that. That bothers me.
Yeah, she was also in. You know what? One thing that she was terrifying in too was in Infinity Pool.
Oh God.
Brandon Cronenberg movie.
She's
know,
insane in that one.
Yeah, she's just like.
Look at her, man.
That's why I
What's wrong
think-
with that chick?
That's why I think she's a great actress, is because she could play like unhinged
Oh,
perfectly,
big time.
Yeah.
and she also plays that real timid. You know, like
When
real
she's like
soft-spoken.
crawling, like calling for the guy, but she's like teasing him. Like I forgot what his name is.
Oh, they're calling him like the dog or something.
but
like
she's
that,
like,
right?
you know, she's like dog.
Yeah.
and she's hunting him down. Did you see her in Marrowbone?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good ghost movie.
Yeah.
I did enjoy
bad.
that one.
A little more of a drama.
Yes.
Marrowbone, I think.
It's like
Also
might,
has,
might be a book.
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy, isn't that as well?
That's right. She is.
This girl's very creepy, Sammy.
She is, but I think she's like I said, that's how you know she's a good actress, because
Yeah.
you almost
range.
you definitely hate her in Infinity Pool. Like she's got that like
Oh, she's psycho.
annoying psycho thing going on with her, but then she could play like I said, real sweet and soft spoken.
Hey, remind me, Infinity Pool, was that one where that guy, the leather or his chair, fucking electrocuted the fuck out of him, and then he was gonna go into a pool or
Oh
something?
no, that was Margot with the smart house,
Dude, yes, the
where
front-
it crushes what's his name, Lachlan Monroe.
Mike,
you know
did
that
you
guy?
see that? It was fucked up.
He's like the crazy guy
wrong.
from. Have you ever seen Dead Men on
Yes.
Campus?
Oh,
He
It
God.
plays
was
Cliff.
so wrong, man.
Night at the Roxbury.
That chair scene,
You guys ever get horny?
Sammy, that chair scene, fuck that dude up.
Yeah, he was
his,
just-
and his wife came in. Oh, she was smoking hot.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
he's in like a massage chair and it ends up
Yeah.
like smashing his head.
Dude.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was Infinity Pool Brandon Cronenberg?
Yeah, Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Great movie. Yeah, it's like I said, that's kind of like a White Lotus thing to me. Like these people go on a vacation and all of a sudden they just like, I think they accidentally hit somebody with their car, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. And then that's the twist in that movie is like they just keep killing. Like it's almost like they make a clone of you to kill you
Oh, yeah.
as a punishment.
That's a great poster, man. That's a great poster, Infinity Pool. Look at that. She looks like she's loving this guy fucking dying.
She was nuts. She was nuts. If you listen to her in interviews, like her voice is almost hilarious because it's so.
Well, she's young though, isn't she?
She's a young woman.
There's a video I didn't include in here, but it's like I think it's an interview with like W Magazine or something where she's like, "I could scream for you right now." It's great. So she seems like real fun. Do you know? By the way, she's I don't know if she's married to him, but I know she has kids with Shia LaBeouf.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
think, yeah,
man,
they're
That-
together.
She just
Right
lost
there.
points.
Yep, right there.
She lost so many points right now. That's
I know
minus
that.
5 stars.
She can kiss my entire ass
Oh,
now.
man, really?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
disappointing.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate that motherfucker. I
Weird.
hate
So you know
Shia
she's a little crazy in real life.
No
too. I don't know.
shit. If she's married to that fucking retard,
Ah,
pardon my French.
wow.
So I think that was my three. Yes, Samara Weaving, Micah Monroe, and Mia Goth.
All right, what you got for an honorable mention?
Oh man, I thought about this a lot. Maybe I don't know if I'd maybe go Andy Matichak. She, from Halloween's.
Okay, sure.
Which, by the way, she's from Glen Ellen, right around here.
No shit.
She's a Chicago girl.
Awesome.
Either that or maybe I was like Melissa Barrera. Everyone, she's been in the Scream movie. She's been in a couple. She's just insane. Whenever she's in the Scream movie, she shows up stabbing motherfuckers like crazy.
Oh, she was the sister to
Yeah.
Jenny Ortega.
Yeah, Sam, I think her name is in the movie.
Okay.
Or
Nice.
maybe you know what I was thinking? Maybe even Vera Farmiga.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been in a ton of horror movies.
Yeah.
That was almost my number one pick.
Yeah.
How about Toni Collette?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hereditary. What else has she really
Yeah,
been
but
in horror?
yeah, but Vera Farmiga, man.
Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff.
Wow, when she was an orphan, that's when she looked her best.
Oh, Vera.
Oh,
Absolutely.
she's amazing.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff. Orphan.
She's a badass,
All the
man.
Conjurings.
She's a
Yeah.
badass, that chick.
She was in there was a terrifying scene in, you ever seen the movie Running Scared? You know, maybe we talked about that before.
I heard about that movie, but I
Yeah.
never
I
seen
think
it.
so.
She comes up on like these pedophiles that are like trying to abuse like the main character, like the little kids in the story. And yeah, she murders all of them.
Hell yeah.
Damn. She murders all the pedophile guys?
Death
Yeah, well, there's
to
two
all
of them,
those.
yeah, but like that scene with the pedophiles is super creepy.
Wow. Wow.
Kill all those pieces of shit.
Yeah. So what about you,
seen
Mike?
one.
What's some of
Okay,
your picks?
I got 3. I'm gonna start out with Lauren Ashley Carter, a name that probably a lot of people are not familiar with, but some of her films you definitely are. Most notably, The Woman.
Yeah, we've talked about her before.
We've talked about Lucky McKee and The Woman. Oh man, I'm looking at her right here. Pollyanna
Pollyanna
McIntosh.
McIntosh, yeah.
Oh yeah, she could be a definite scream queen.
Yeah.
Her work on Walking Dead, and she's been in a ton of good shit.
Tales of Halloween, I think she was. She was the
Yeah.
witch.
Yeah.
Okay, when you guys told me to watch The Woman, I watched it. I couldn't get past the first 15 minutes.
Oh, dude, you gotta
It was-
hang in
It's a
there.
slow burn.
You gotta hang in there.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't.
The real fucked up parts come like at the end.
Oh, really?
The
Through, like,
ending is
yeah.
so fucking good.
But she did look cool as that, all dirty and stuff like that. I told
Yeah.
you something about dirty people.
Well, they clean her up.
There's like the
Oh,
thing.
they do?
They put a dress on her.
Did they put a dress on her?
Yeah, you gotta watch that one.
The thing about the woman is like, yeah, there's like little revelations that you come to find. Like she's Lauren Ashley Carter is pregnant, and you kind of find
Yeah.
out it's like the dad's.
That little cave of hers that she had after she went hunting. She killed. Was it a wolf? What did she kill right away?
Oh
to
right,
eat?
yeah. I think it was a wolf.
Was it a wolf? And that little hole she lived in, Mike.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wrong.
Well, as we stated in the Lucky McKee episode we did, she's in. She's based off. The character of the woman is based on Jack Ketchum's character from like 4 different books, and it's all about a cannibalistic cave family in modern day, off the coast of Maine, and well, she's been in 3 of those books that have been adapted into films. The last one was Darlin', which Lauren Ashley Carter has a very small cameo, like she's in it just for a second. But getting back to Lauren Ashley Carter, so The Woman is what she's most known for. She had a starring role in a movie called Jugface. That was pretty decent.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
That's her in Jugface.
Mm-hmm. She also starred in a film called Darlene, not to be confused with
Holy
the
shit.
Jack Ketchum Darlene. Darlene is all in black and white, and she's just at the end psycho, and she's stabbing dudes, and that one was pretty cool.
That one reminded me a lot of God damn it, what was the Polanski movie? Is it Cul-de-sac? One of those where it's like, yeah, it's very black and white.
Yes,
Yeah.
Repulsion.
Repulsion, yeah, yeah.
I can't believe that's her in Jugface. She must have been so young in that movie.
It's not that long ago, maybe
Really?
within the last 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else was she in that I really liked? She was in some sci-fi stuff too. One was called Pod. She made like 3 movies with the same director. Pod was pretty decent. Mind's Eye was pretty good. Where she's an alien, I think, and she's speaking all these languages, but I think she's speaking Spanish. But the way she says it, it's so cute.
Wow.
Yeah, Mind's Eye. There was Joe Begos.
Joe Begos.
Okay,
So
that's fucked
She's
up.
done like a couple, like Almost Human, Bliss, VFW.
Yeah, I think you're right. So yeah, he makes kind of like sci-fi horror. But she's done maybe 2 or 3 with that director, and she was in some clown movie where it was like a killer clown, and she played like a reporter. That's probably like one of the newest ones that she's been in.
I think Pod, when she was in, that was Mickey Keating who directed that.
She's made a few with that guy.
Was it Carnage Park? I think was one of them he did. Darling.
No, Carnage Park was Ashley Bell, who I should have picked her as well.
Oh no, I just mean Mickey Keating, like he directed it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks good there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, another one I
she's a
saw that
beautiful
he
woman.
did recently was Off Season. Was pretty good. It's just kind of like about an empty town. Like her, Lauren Ashley. Well, no, not Lauren Ashley Carter. She's not in it. I think it's Jocelyn Donahue
Okay.
is in that one. Yeah, not a bad movie.
I wish I could remember more
It's
about
pretty
Jugface.
creepy. Our guy Richard Brake is in it for like a.
Oh,
he has
yeah.
he has
Yeah.
a real
Oh,
small
okay.
part. Yeah,
Love that guy.
yeah.
What did he say to you, Sal?
I'm not crazy. I'm in control. Yeah, but I can't remember about Jugface, Sammy. I know it was about a bunch of hillbilly dudes. And,
They're gonna like sacrifice her, aren't
yeah.
they?
Yeah, it's
Like
kind
she's
of
pregnant or something.
It's kind of like
or-
supernatural
Yeah.
in a way. She's making like these clay heads.
Heads. Yeah,
Yeah, that one was kind of neat.
yeah. It was different, but I didn't know that was her, Mike.
Yeah, it's all right. You get-
Holy shit.
and you get to see Oliver.
Dude, she was weird in this movie, man.
Yeah.
Really fucking weird.
Yeah, but I like her. She's a good scream
Yeah,
queen.
she is.
Moving on, my second one was probably going to be Christina Klebe. Again, another name most won't know, but you look at her body of work and you'll recognize titles. Most notably, I'd say the first Rob Zombie Halloween movie.
Oh, she played the tall girl that got killed right away? Yeah,
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She was in that. I've had the pleasure of meeting her at a convention, and she was so nice. She autographed all this stuff to me. She made she was in college. She made a short film, and I think it was called As Human as Animal, and it starred DDP. and it's only
DDP.
it's only 5 minutes long, and she's in it at the end. She's like his dead wife. She's like a corpse, and she signed it to me, the DVD of DDP.
Was it? And that was a. Did you say? I'm sorry. Was that a zombie movie too?
Nope.
Because DDP
it's her college short film she made with DDP. And she was in. I can't. The names are kind of escaping me. She was in one where she's like a jealous lover of a woman, and it's about like an abortion, I think. She was in another one where this guy has like dementia, and he did a bunch of like bad stuff, very evil, and she's trying to get revenge on him, but she's having a hard time because he can't remember any of it. That one might just be called Dementia.
She was in Tales of Halloween.
Yeah.
Had a segment in that one.
She's done some work with Adam, the guy who did Hatchet. Adam.
I can't remember his name now.
That director. What else has she done recently?
Lucky was a Brea Grant movie.
Okay.
Yeah, she's Brea Grant's been doing some good movies, like horror movies recently, like kind of avant-garde kind of B movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they've been good.
Well, recently we've seen Christina Klebe in Brooklyn 45.
Yeah, it was a great movie. I didn't know that was her at first.
Really cool. I mean, good cast. You got Larry Fessenden, the owner of Glass Eye Pix, who's done a ton of indie horror stuff. You got what's his name with the big ears there? Ezra Buzzington, who
the guy with the big ears.
Yeah, he played Weird Al in Ghost World. Not the Weird Al, they called him Weird Al. He was in the Hills Have Eyes remake. Then you got what was the lead actress in this? She was in A League of Their Own.
Yeah.
Kind of brought her back out of obscurity there.
Anne Ramsey?
Anne Ramsey, yeah. Not to be confused with Anne Ramsey from Goonies.
Adam Green,
that's right.
From Hatchet, yeah.
But yeah, Christina Klebe is in Brooklyn 45. Brooklyn 45, it's like watching a play because it all takes place in one room, which is really cool.
The whole movie?
Yeah, the whole movie. And it's kind of like, it's a ghost movie. They're fucking around with Ouija boards. Well, seances.
Yeah, like Larry Fessenden's wife recently like committed suicide. And she commits suicide, and he's trying to like find out that there's more to life than, just what he can prove.
Yeah.
So he's fucking around with Ouija boards, and they actually kind of make contact, but they break the circle, before he can close off the seance.
Okay.
So there's all this crazy shit that starts happening. Like, I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, it turns out like Christina Klebe is like, she was locked in a closet.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, she's German, and this is like post World War II. So America still hates Germans.
Yeah. It's like right after the war.
It's like 45, 46.
Dude, she looks bad there.
Anne Ramsey?
Yeah.
She's an older woman.
Mm-hmm.
She looks pretty good for this movie, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does.
I forgot. Brooklyn 45, it was a fun movie. It's a Shudder original, so Shudder's always fun.
Shudder has got some excellent stuff on there. So yeah, look out for Christina Klebe.
What's with that ears?
She's done a ton of horror movies. She did like a killer alligator movie, I think. She's been in a billion things. So look her up.
She's awesome.
Yeah. So that's my 3. But for my honorable mention,
I think you only did 2. Lauren Ashley.
Oh, that's
Carter.
right. Oh my God. Okay, forgetting
I know who
my number one pick here, Anya Taylor-Joy. Oh man, what hasn't she been in lately? She's a very talented actress, beautiful. The most recent thing that everyone would probably recognize her from would be The Menu. And then I think like a year ago, she did Last Night in Soho, which I loved. The soundtrack to that, it was amazing.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah, that's Edgar Wright. Who did Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Edgar Wright. That one. And then her co-star in this, Thomasin McKenzie, I think her name is.
Yeah.
She was just excellent. 2 beautiful actresses, very talented. But if you look at Anya Taylor-Joy's body of work, it probably starts out with The Witch. And what can't I say about this one? A lot of people don't get into it. I love it, man. The ending scene where she's naked, she's floating above the trees with the other witches, she's levitating. That's my next tattoo. I swear, I want to get that.
She's naked.
So cool.
They're yeah. Black Phillip, right?
I remember I told you. I remember telling you,
right.
Sammy, I was watching this.
It's like, dost thou like butter?
Live deliciously. So yeah, she was great in this.
Morgan was the
Morgan, yeah, she was in that.
Yeah.
Her eyes just like grab you. Split. What was the other one? Glass. She was in those two. The M. Night Shyamalans. In Split, that's when she was kidnapped with her two friends, and then Glass, like she encountered James McAvoy's character again.
Because what was the first one? Breakable?
Unbreakable was the first one. Yeah. Which,
didn't like it.
that's one of my like least favorite Shyamalan movies.
Didn't like that at all. Didn't make any sense to me, man.
Not great.
Not bad.
You know.
New Mutants.
That's right. She was in that one.
I meant to see the New Mutants. How was it, Sammy?
It was pretty good. It's kind of like a horror movie a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
This is-
right.
well, what they were marketing as like a horror movie. It's kind of like the villain in this movie is like attacking them through their nightmares. So whatever they're like,
Like
the
an
most
evil
scared of,
scientist.
yeah.
Evil scientist.
I feel you.
So what was her ability? Could she start fires?
With their thoughts.
With her
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
With her
I
thoughts?
think she had like kind of like a Sue Storm type of deal.
Okay.
Like her eyes lit up. She could kind of control electricity, I think.
Storm. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very talented. The Menu. Is that one on there?
Yeah, the menu was great.
I loved it.
I just watched that the other day.
What was that about?
It's this killer chef who invites all these hoity-toities to like a
Is that
private
John Leguizamo?
Yeah, he's in it.
I love him.
Leguizamo.
Great cast in this movie.
Very good cast. Fucking Judith Light from Who's the Boss is in it.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
that's her on the left.
At the end, yeah. Oh, come on.
It's great. He serves these people like, he kind of like plans this whole night. Ray Fiennes, who is like he's kind of a celebrity chef, and he like plans this whole course meal to like fuck these people over again. It was like,
What?
one of them is like an art or like a critic who like is, responsible for like either tanking your restaurant or, she like destroys your livelihood.
So he
like,
kills everybody?
yeah, some of these people are like, involved in money laundering schemes, and like he serves
they're all
them like
bad
tortillas and all the paperwork is like burned onto the tortillas.
How pretentious and douchey was Nicholas Holt's character, her boyfriend?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, jeez, you wanted to smack him, dude.
This is definitely a Mike movie.
The menu is another. I think it's an A24 movie, right?
Yeah. Ralph Fiennes?
yeah.
Baltimore.
Yeah, but he's got.
you get into some weird shit, Mike.
This is another one. Yeah, it's an A24
I
movie.
go-
It's
I go
really
deep.
weird. It's
You
got
do
a
go
really cool like score by Colin Stetson. I think who also did like Hereditary and stuff. But yeah, a lot of
Ooh.
like like jarring like strings and stuff like. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. That's right. There
Don't,
were
don't do
some
that,
cool
Sammy.
strings.
Don't do that. That scares me. See, I
Absolutely.
can't get into movies like this. See, you dudes are.
Well, there's a
real
lot of
deep.
comedy in this one.
Is there?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
is.
It
Yeah,
was-
you would love Leguizamo. He's trying to.
Oh,
Like,
I love John.
he's trying to escape and get out of it. Like trying to be like, hey, I'm a actor. I'm popular. Like you're gonna let me go. I'll give you anything you want. And they're like, no, you're all dying tonight. How many times do we have to tell you? You're all gonna die tonight.
That's the thing.
We're
yeah,
going
it's
to
like-
kill you.
Yeah,
But here's your last meal.
the final meal is like, all right, that was fucking awesome.
Remind me never to have lunch at his house again. Mike has some
um,
great lunches, but damn.
Anya Taylor-Joy. Another thing she was great in is The Northman.
Oh hell
Love
yeah!
the
dude.
Mike,
Northman.
you're gonna kill me. I still haven't fucking watched this.
Get on it. Get on.
Dude.
it. That's right. Yeah.
I was walking around for like 3 days doing that
Mike,
afterwards.
yeah, I remember you said that. Mike said to me, there is so much brutality in this movie,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that
Vikings.
fight scene. Yeah, when they're like when they're playing the game or whatever, and the Viking like fucks up his son or something. Was it?
That's right.
Damn.
But yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy. I'm not really sure. She was kind of like his love interest in this movie.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
She's kind of creepy looking, dudes.
She's got
little bit.
a very unique features about her. I'd say every woman we've talked about on this episode so far, very unique features. That what's make them stand out.
Her lips are freaking me out.
It's her eyes that do it for me.
Oh, her lips
big
are freaking
eyes.
me out. Because they like peak on the top. See that bothers me.
The lips.
Yeah, because that must mean she must have buck teeth.
No.
Oh man,
No, she doesn't have buck teeth. All right.
I thought he was gonna say something fucked up, like she got fetal alcohol syndrome. It looks like.
Yeah. Don't you see her hair lip? She got a hair lip. Terrible.
Oh
Terrible.
man, I don't know. I think that's. I think so. We've covered.
Yeah.
pretty much all of our
I do
three.
have an honorable
Yeah.
mention though. I'm gonna go with Debbie Rochon. She's probably been around the last 30 years doing a bunch of bad horror movies, some good ones, but mainly crap, a lot of trauma. But beautiful woman, little older now. She used to be so good on Fangoria Radio. It was her and Dee Snider had a horror movie
I remember that. Yeah.
talk show.
Yeah.
And it was on XM Radio.
Yeah.
And they lasted a few years, and they had great guests. You'll love this, Sal. One of their guests they had, they were like, when Masters of Horror came out in like 06, they were covering the entire series, and every week they had like a different director or a different actor from one of the episodes. Well, the one episode from season 1 that was not shown on Showtime because they thought it was too controversial, Takashi Miike directed it, and the name escapes me, but the lead on that episode was the actor Billy Drago,
Okay.
who always looks like a fucking creep. He looks like you know,
Always.
him and Steve Buscemi. You're like, yep, that's a pedophile.
Oh.
Okay. And Billy's dead now, but he described like an experience he had on working on some horror film, I think in the 80s or 90s. They were in like Thailand or the Philippines filming, and they go into a prison, and that's where they're filming this at. And everyone on the crew, you know, it was a small, like, say, probably like an American crew. The prisoners, the guards didn't speak a whole lot of English. It was very limited. And they wanted to shoot in this one cell. And in the cell was a prisoner, and they're asking, like, we want to shoot this scene in the cell. Can you please remove the prisoner so we can get in there, set up lights, and put the actor in? They, again, you know, like, English was not their first language. They walk up to this guy, put a gun against his head, blew his fucking brains out in front of the entire crew and Billy Drago. And then they shot the scene in there.
Well,
So he's describing this.
Next time, can you let us roll the cameras before you shoot the guy in the head?
So he's describing this on the Fangoria radio show, and I remember like listening to that, going like, "Holy shit,
that's insane."
Mike brought up a damn good point. Did you see the world's worst prisons on Netflix? They said Thailand was almost number 1 because in Thailand there's so many. They're not in cells. It's like they throw you in this little village, Sammy. And if I wanted Mike dead, all I gotta do is go stab him in the throat. I mean, I could reach you. It's bad, dude.
Yeah. And you know, they go to
prisons are bad.
There's some crazy shit. The guy's like, "Give me your pillow." No.
Stab.
Take the pillow.
Probably Turkey too. Turkish prisons. Oh yeah. So anyway, getting back to Debbie Rochon.
Mike.
What would be the most well-known movie that she's been in? She a couple years ago she did. Was it Edgar Allan Poe or? Oh jeez, no, it was H.P. Lovecraft. The Color from Out of Space. I think they remade that with her, and she was like in a kind of like a monster in a well or something like that. That was pretty good.
That was a good one. That's another Colin Stetson score, but also that was another Nick Cage freak out movie where he's in the car.
Oh, they did one with him. They did. It could have been A Color in the Dark or whatever it's called, but she was in a Lovecraft one.
Color Out of Space.
Color Out of Space.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Again, she's been in so many Troma movies. I think she was in Terror Firmer or Tromeo and Juliet. I think she was in Citizen Toxie, the fourth. What's that shit called? The Toxic Avenger. She was in like the fourth one. But you know, like I said, beautiful actress, talented, but she's just made poor choices of casting because she's been in a lot of crap.
The Toxic Avenger movies.
I know they're so bad, but they're so much fun though.
I won't talk about my favorite one because I'll get yelled at by you guys. But when they visited that school for the, you know.
I was just telling Sal I rewatched Swamp Thing recently, and it made me laugh so hard. And how like the first half of the movie, there's like, you know, the senior scientists that they're all like they all respect and everything, and then like shit goes sour like halfway through the movie, and the guy just goes, "Actually, I haven't been them." And he pulls off his entire face, and it's an entirely different actor.
Fuck.
He's like, "I've been wearing this mask the whole time. You guys didn't know?" Yeah. It's a Scooby-Doo type shit.
Yeah, it's Scooby-Doo. You know, Mike, I want to see that. I want to see the new Swamp Thing and the new. I think they're still fucking with the script. The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
That's one they definitely should redo. Is Creature? You know who they should get? They should get fucking Doug Jones to be the Creature, man. He was great in Shape of Water. He looked like the
everything
Creature.
He's in. You know what? He's also awesome in What We Do in the Shadows.
He
plays like this old decrepit vampire.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. a lot of people I even read up on The Shape of Water. It was supposed to be kind of about the Gill Man, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not anything about the Gill Man.
Oh, Shape of Water is awesome.
You know what is pretty cool? Radio Silence, the guys who did Ready or Not and like the last two Scream movies, they're supposed to be doing. It's called. They haven't like for sure said what the title of it is, but it's called it's like Dracula's Daughter is basically what they're doing.
Ooh, neat.
Yeah. Melissa Barrera is supposed to be in that.
Oh, I was gonna.
I'm sure Samara Weaving will be in it. You know,
I thought of you, Mike, the day I watched my grandkids. So Stella, my little granddaughter, she loves the new Avatar movie.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you who didn't like it? You both you guys didn't like it, right?
Did not see the sequel.
I watched Mike. I watched the first 20 minutes of it. It's pretty violent.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I mean, Sammy. I mean, I only got to 20 minutes of it. I mean, the Avatar dudes, they're shooting arrows through us in our throat, and I'm like, wait a minute, my little granddaughter's watching this shit. But it was pretty violent, man.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's just because everybody was raving about it and everything. But I was almost like, when I was watching that, I wanted to be a villain. I was like, you know what? I wish the humans would wipe out these savages. Get that expensive water that makes us last and live forever.
I told you your aunt wants to watch it, so I told her. I said, Pat, you know what? I'm watching it with Stella, and I said, this movie's fucking violent, man.
Speaking of violent, when's the last time you watched Last of the Mohicans with Daniel Day-Lewis?
Probably about 3 or 4 years ago. Anthony, my oldest son, loved that movie.
Wars, in that one,
I loved his mohawk when he'd fuck up people. Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Did I say mohawk?
Yeah.
It's his tomahawk, dude.
So the character Chinganuk, he was the last Mohican. He had that big club with it was like a blade on one end and a hammer on the other.
Yeah.
Fucking people up with that thing. Man.
When he was on that mountain.
Yeah.
And fucking, it's bad enough you're getting hit with one of those, but then he's got a trouble.
Oh yeah,
that's like Bone Tomahawk. They got that fucking thing that like splits that dude in half. Holy shit!
Anthony told me to watch that.
I know.
Holy fuck, was that
Bone Tomahawk?
That's brutal.
Probably one of my favorite westerns.
Mike, I didn't see any of that shit coming, man.
Yeah.
That
Good director.
Was so out of left field.
Good director, that guy.
So out of fucking left field.
Yeah. So yeah, getting back to Debbie Rochon, check out her body of work. She's done over 200 movies. I think a lot of them have been like shorts and stuff that's never been released. A lot of independent stuff. Canadian actress. She's my honorable mention.
Yeah, but see, I like that though, Mike. I like, it doesn't have to be, an Oscar-winning fucking thing. Not that they'd give an Oscar to a horror film, but I love women that are in hundreds of movies like that, and whether it's bad or not, I have to watch it. You know that.
Oh yeah.
So any other honorable mentions? I think we've gotten through our picks.
Well, we mentioned Swamp Thing, Adrienne Barbeau.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know who also might get a shout out to is Elizabeth Moss. She's been in some good ones.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Us was that the one? Yeah. The Invisible Man.
Invisible Man. Absolutely. She was
Handmaid's Tale. Not
Handmaid's
exactly.
Tale. My wife loves that show.
It's a good one.
It's dark. It's depressing.
I got to tell you, I only seen her in my main film, but she played Patricia O'Neill when she played in Scanners. Actually, I was telling you I was watching that the other day. One of the greatest scenes, Mike. One of the greatest memorable scenes was not that part. I mean, that was great. The part where they went looking for the doctors, and she got scanned, and Richard and Stephen Lack goes, "Who scanned you? The pregnant woman?" And she goes, "No, the unborn baby." Dude, that fucked me up because she's bleeding, because some of it caused us to vomit, some of us caused. But when she said the unborn baby scanned her, Mike, do you remember that part?
Yeah.
Dude, Patricia, and she was smoking.
You want to talk dark and depressing? Have you watched the latest season of The Bear?
No, haven't gotten that one yet.
It's so unnerving. I hate it. I don't like the show now.
I can't watch
Jamie Lee
it.
Curtis is the mom, right?
Yes.
She
She is.
is?
Well, you talk about a toxic bitch.
I can't watch that, dude.
It's
I like Lip, the guy that plays
they
chef.
talk over each
Jeremy
other.
Allen White.
They're so condescending to each other. And it's just like the main character, he's just under so much pressure to get the fucking
the restaurant
open. So
Yeah.
the show makes you anxious just watching it. I hate it.
Did you the only thing though, I just couldn't take it seriously because they make it seem like there's like mafia guys out on the streets in Chicago now. They're like, you don't know how this rough and tumble neighborhood of River North is.
Yeah, River North.
But did you guys see the episode where they were tearing up his restaurant, and they're making it all new? And here comes the girl that he was partners with, and she goes, "Wait a minute, I'm your partner, and you're tearing up everything?" Yeah. Well, Dead Raccoon came off the one.
Oh,
It's a
another
sister.
honorable mention I think is Allison Williams. Yeah, from
Yeah.
Megan.
Yeah.
Get Out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout
There's
out to
one more that I can't think of where she plays it's in like a music school. And I can't remember the name of it though. If I looked it up, I could find it.
she was
but,
great
yeah.
in Get Out.
Yeah. Total psychopath.
You,
Oh, yeah.
you know. You know what? I got to throw one out to Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hollow Man.
When
and-
she played in Hollow Man, dude, that fucked me up. But when she was in one of the was it Piranha Double D?
Piranha, yeah. Piranha was a fun one.
Dude,
Oh, man.
dude, she was a badass little bitch, man.
I love when Eli Roth gets killed in that one.
Yeah.
He's like, pull me on the fucking boat.
I was hoping
He's the
I was-
porn guy.
Mikey. I was hoping in that movie, I was hoping fucking Daniel from Karate Kid would come in and she just shoot him.
You know what? I'll tell you
Don't
what.
push him in the water. With
You know what she was underrated in? Fucking Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
man.
awesome
as the
in that.
hooker.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh man, there's some brutal lines from Nick Cage
Oh,
in that
yeah.
movie.
Dude,
Like,
absolutely.
when
Yeah.
those young college guys,
Oh man.
man,
They did a number on her. But yeah,
man,
Karate Kid, Adventures in Babysitting. She's awesome.
yeah.
And she hasn't lost her looks at all.
Not, I think she's better looking.
Like she was on the recent Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Great.
She's Cobra Kai. What a great series. Love
Oh,
Cobra
yeah.
Kai. Love it. Love
Absolutely.
it. But the Bear, my wife and my daughter love that series.
No.
I
can't get
I'm
into it
sorry,
anymore.
man. I don't want to talk about cooking and chefing and eating all this food. I'm a
Chefing.
fat guy already, man. I want to fucking.
Yeah, chef.
I want to see somebody get chopped up, or I want to see Art the Clown.
It is not
man.
horror. It is not horror.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
another honorable mention, I think Jasmine Savoy Brown. She's been in like Yellow Jackets. She was like the Randy Meeks character in the
I
last
gotta
two
see
Scream
that.
movies.
I gotta see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a very
Oh
good,
yes. Okay. Yeah, she's on Yellow Jackets.
I've got a good friend, very good friend in 1220. She said, "Sal, you have to watch Yellow Jackets," and I keep on meaning to watch it.
do
And-
that.
I saw the first season. I
Did you
still
like it,
gotta get
Mikey?
to the second season.
Mikey, did you like
Awesome.
it? What is it? 3 seasons?
No, they just did 2. Well,
That's
they're
it?
probably gonna do more.
You think they're gonna do more?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
What's the dealio, Sammy?
Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
It's kind of like these girls. Their plane goes down when they're like in high school. They're on
Uh-huh.
a soccer team,
Uh huh.
and some shit happens in the wilderness. But then they get back to, and they're like, they're older now, and they're kind of like discovering they're remembering what happened.
So is it
and
like,
that's kind of what the story is, right, Mike?
like Lord of the Flies, Mike? Kinda?
Yes, but supernatural cults.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh,
watch
boy.
the second season, but I'm excited to get into
I'll
that.
tell you that Lord of the Flies. God damn, man, did that movie make an impact on me when I was little?
The original black and white.
The original black and white. When those kids decided to start killing each other, man, children, dude.
That's basic reading.
Children's-
Well, it wasn't when I went to high school. That was like
what?
freshman year. We had to read that.
I think
Are you
we had
serious,
to read
Mike?
that.
Oh yeah,
Wow,
freshman year.
Yeah,
what a great
schools
movie that
used to go
was.
hard, not anymore.
Yeah.
Did you like the remake, Mike?
Loved it.
Did you? I
Oh, yeah.
loved it too. It was so fucking an awesome movie, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was a horror movie in itself, and
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of people
When they
didn't
killed
consider
Piggy?
it that. Yeah, when they killed Piggy with that big rock. Why they have to kill the fat kid, man? Come on. They wanted his little glasses, the poor kid. All he was looking for was a
Piggy.
cheeseburger. Fuck. That'd be me on the island. They'd fucking hunt my ass down first and probably eat me.
Piglet, no, you've gone feral.
I love what Sammy said. No, Piglet's got tusks. Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I can't wait for the second one to come out.
Oh, it was so fun.
So I think that's our episode today, folks, about modern day scream queens.
Good pick, Mike. Good pick.
We've got some great ideas coming up about future episodes. I'm gonna just kind of briefly describe it, but Sam, I want you to really give a good description of it. We're gonna talk about plant horror. So tell us
Yeah.
about that
Yeah.
one.
Nope, you got to listen to the
Oh,
episode.
all right.
You know what? Sammy's
Yeah.
idea. I at first when he had mentioned that, I had to scratch my head.
Me too.
And I'm thinking,
Little Shop.
stop, little. I hated that movie. But then I thought about how many great movies were about that.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know,
Yeah, we got some good plant horror movies coming up.
Yes. We're definitely gonna do an episode on that. We're gonna try and get some more out this summer, and then definitely into fall. But it's been a great 2 years, guys, and we're gonna do some more. So look for us at Flashback Weekend. We'll be there Saturday, August 5th, and coming up and say hi. And Sal will give you a big hug and show you only one buttock, and you can smack it.
yeah.
Just one butt cheek.
You can tip him $1.
Just one.
Tip him $1.
I wish Lauren Lavera would do that to me. Oh.
If we get that on camera, oh man.
I think like a restraining order is coming. That's what she's going to sign.
You think you think he'll be in makeup?
Now he would smack you on the butt, probably.
Damn.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're gonna meet him.
Yeah, I have to.
I wish we can get him to whip you with that.
Dude, I just hope.
No, the kid should whip Sal.
I just
what I
hope.
think,
I just
yeah.
hope. I just hope I don't start crying like a little bitch if he gets up, man. Because I'll be scared. Dude, that guy scares the fuck out of me. Fuck. Where's Sal? He's in the corner crying.
Your lips are going to quiver.
Excuse me, Mr. Terrifier. Can I get your John Hancock on this severed head? You should bring him a real severed head to sign. That'd be dope.
Mike, one of the greatest scenes in that movie when he had that girl's mom's head and candy was in it.
I gotta watch it again.
He's mashing the mashed potatoes into her face.
And all the little kids are like, "Ooh, this is so gooey." No, it's fake.
I gotta watch it again.
Those dumbass kids. And then the greatest was he slaps the little fat boy's hand and he goes, "One." That would be me. He'd probably stab me in the eyes as a little kid.
Oh my god! So thanks for listening, folks, on Spotify, iTunes, liking us on Instagram and Facebook. And then reach out to us on email, please. Sam, what's the email?
Last 3 rows of horror at gmail.com.
Contact us and tell us what your favorite Scream Queens are. What are your picks? And we will discuss. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Later.
Bye.